Right, so my heart's not feeling that great because I ate the whole thing, with some Triscuits, which these Triscuits, the whole thing. It tasted good, it went down easy, good, delicious stuff, but it's just so much fat, I think. I don't feel right. Like, I should have had more variety. Alright, I consumed this tomato paste, which, you know, it's supposed to help the heart. It's not my first choice. I'd rather just have the dehydrated tomatoes soaked in like olive oil. But I think this cheese is a culprit that's causing me some problems. It's just, it feels like things are just a little more of a struggle in my heart region. And I've had problems with cheese in the past. I usually avoid it. This is kind of a rare splurge that I just wanted to just test out. And once again, I failed. I gotta avoid eating so much of this fat in a sitting. All right, the saturated fat. I've eaten like 4 or 5 times the recommended daily amount in a sitting with just this pub cheese. It's a big mistake. There's just too many ingredients in it too. Okay, I just had to switch over to the rear facing camera because it's got a better pixel ratio. So those are the ingredients. And also my ear just got plugged up this morning too. The wax just finally sealed my ear so I can't hear again. This is about the 4th or 5th time that's happened where it's completely plugged, and it could be a matter of time before it gets infected. Usually that comes hand in hand, but I'm not feeling that yet. I'm not feeling the pain from infection. It's just a plug. I got to get that out. I need to find a place of some privacy and warm water so I could take care of that, because I do have the little squeezer thing. I squeeze water in there, but I need the privacy. I can't just do it in a public bathroom where there's a lot of people coming in and out. It's just it doesn't work, because you got people who are waiting to wash their hands behind me or something. So yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Okay, so I'm going to need to be more visual because I can't hear out of my left ear again. I think this is the common ear that plugs up. It may switch back and forth between the right and left. Out of the 5, about 5 times my ear is really plugged up. I think it's mostly been my left ear. I can't quite remember, but I just can't hear the things that I normally like to, the little sounds I normally like to listen to. I like to listen to my car, any weird sounds with that, in the engine, and I can't hear anything. And it just happened this morning. I was fine last night. I wake up feeling refreshed, good energy, ate that cheese stuff, and then my ear gets plugged. I don't think it's related to the cheese, but it's just the timing of it all. I mean, I guess I was destined eventually to have another plug-in. How many plug-ins does a person normally get in their lifetime? It must depend upon how much noise. I think it's a direct relation of how much noise you're exposed to. And Ogden is noisy. All right, there is a considerable amount of noise. As much as I like to hang, and also I've been listening to a little extra music that I probably should not have. I try to keep the volume low, but it's not enough. I may not have the best headphones. It'd probably be more ideal to have those headphones that cancel out all of the outside noise, and then I can focus on keeping the volume low, and yeah, just not competing against the outside noise. That's a lot of the problems with these headphones, these little mini headphones that people wear that they can stick inside their ear. They're still competing with the outside noise, so I got to turn up the volume for that. And I've seen plenty of people walking down the street or just anywhere in a loud, busy area trying to listen to music. with those little headphones. They got to turn up the volume to compete against the outside noise. And that's just damaging to the ear. Traffic noise is loud enough by itself, let alone trying to jack up the volume of whatever you're listening to. So, yeah, I've never been in this area. It looks really spread out. It must get more condensed further down. I guess this northern... I don't like this. I don't want to stay in northern Ogden any longer because I'm looking for food banks and museums, and they all appear to be south. They all appear to be in the main part of Ogden rather than North Ogden or whatever that other city. And I could see that there's quite a divide between North Ogden and regular Ogden. You can see there's open fields on this main artery of a road for sale. So it probably gets more condensed in the main part of Ogden. That's why you'll find the food banks, homeless shelters, which I want to check out. I want to get an address set up. If I could use an address to mail some stuff, I think I might try to get a new bicycle. I definitely need new shoes. Alright, so I'm still in my sandals in this winter, in this cold, and it's not too bad, it's not that cold yet. Get some new shoes and possibly try to get a new bicycle. Man, I could use a new bicycle. I just wish I could handle the bicycle I have better though, with transporting it, with putting it in the back of my car, because this bicycle takes I need to keep going. I keep having problems with like burying it with clothes, and it's hard to describe. I'd have to show, but it's just putting the bicycle in the back of the car is ideal. I want to do that, but I have to lay it on stuff, and then I have to dig underneath to find something, and the bicycle's in the way and all that other stuff, and it's a bit of a hassle. And sometimes, oh, Walmart, holy crap, it's right there. I could have turned right there. Walmart came up kind of quick. Oh, Lowe's is a Nah, I probably should avoid Lowe's. Oh, but I do need a screw. I do need a new screw. Alright, I'll have to see what the parking regulations are like, because I was thinking I want to jump on the bicycle and ride over to the library. It's 2 miles away. I could walk that. It's a long distance. I could walk it, but 2 miles. Subway. Yeah, the cheese is kind of affecting my heart. It doesn't feel deadly, but it's annoying. And I should know better not to consume stuff like that. Alright, I don't see any signs, so I think I'll park on the outskirts. I'll just stay on the outskirts. Hopefully it's safe. This is the outskirts right here. Should be pretty safe. Wow, the mountain looks pretty incredible from this Walmart too. Off in the distance overlooking it. So I got a bigger wire, so it doesn't break as easy. Smaller wires tend to break. See, there's Ogden Weber Tech It's a T with a circle thing to serve as our symbol. Wow, this thing didn't break, and that's what happens when the wheel clips on me when I'm cranking on the wheel shaft. I'm surprised this thing didn't crack. Oh, this bicycle's horrible. Oh man, this bicycle is such a pain. It's all in the pedaling too. And it's partly my fault because I had to switch to the bigger crank. Okay, I got a bigger crank on there, and it's not very friendly to this smaller frame. But I had to switch to the bigger crank. Well, I didn't have to, but I made the switch to the bigger crank because the other crank broke right when I was pedaling across the street. The thing just broke on me. Luckily nobody hit me, but this clipping is really catching me at bad times. People really seem to love backing up around here. I just had another guy back up at an intersection coming up. He's gonna go behind him and he starts backing up. I gotta move slow and cautious for this pedaling. I'm going up a hill. If it catches, that's it. They're caught. Oh. It's so unpredictable. Is that a black duck? Huh. And it's like I got all kinds of other things I gotta watch out for. And on top of that, I gotta watch out for the clipping of the pedaling. And it's a real challenge. Especially one-handed while recording. And I want to take a left on 23rd and go to that homeless shelter, see if it's for veterans, and if they could allow me to have an address, I'll immediately order a bicycle. If I could use an address, I'll stick around here for a little bit to wait on a bicycle. I'm not buying a bicycle at a bicycle shop because I think that's a rip-off. I really think Bikes Direct is a better option. This temple area is so big that they got 2 buildings in this fenced-in area. The trumpeter on the top. Instead of church bells, that clipped. Oh, okay, it's double clipped. It's a guy with a trumpet instead of church bells. Gates are wide open. And there are a lot of people walking up and down, like poor-looking people in Ogden. So this is the center for a lot of homelessness and supporting them. So I don't want to hang out here too much, but I'll take it. Especially if I can get an address. If I can support an address for me, just for a bicycle and a shoes, and I'll be out as soon as I get them. But I gotta find out. I gotta take a right on the 20th left. Oh, double clip again. Alright, this is downtown. And I forget how big Ogden's supposed to be, but it looks like it supports a lot of people. Alright, I'll see if these guys might give me an address to send something to. Hopefully. Gosh, how much support do they give? Obviously, it's a big old apartment complex that serves about 30 people.
Okay. Is people were using our address and living in Salt Lake and getting mileage reimbursement from the VA Medical Center. They found that to be extremely corrupt. I know you wouldn't do that.
I'm not, I don't attend, no.
Oh, I know that. But that's why we had to go with no on that.
Yeah.
Because they were doing it and creating.
Yeah, they were doing it. They were doing it recurrently though. They were continuing to do that. You know, they didn't just do it one time, did they? Right?
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Oh.
Right. We have to make
okay,
policies.
well, it's a no-go on that address, but maybe I can consider that UPS address to have the stuff shipped to. Maybe I'll stick around Ogden and just wait on that stuff. The weather's reasonable, honestly. Maybe I could survive for a week or two here. There's a lot of stuff to look at. I just need to order it quick so I can get here as quick as possible then. Because I do have enough money for this. It is dipping a little bit too much into savings, but I really need some protection here. I can't be driving such a dangerous bicycle. This thing's got to be retired. Not sure where the library is. Just want to have a look around. If I'm going to order something, I might as well get familiar with it. Familiar with the city. Missionary pictures. That's crazy. Yeah, like maybe I could order something and have it sent to the FedEx. Maybe I could try to talk to them and see what they have to say. Alright, so the library. Library should be on the street, or at least the park that connects to the library. And it's 1 hour parking, so I don't want to park anywhere near the library. And pay parking too. Police box must be some kind of Wi-Fi watcher on the corner, because it doesn't look like it's measuring speed. There's a camera above and a big antenna comes from the box. So this thing probably monitors Wi-Fi. I don't know why it would just monitor on the camera. Real-time crime center? I don't think it's protecting this artwork out here. This looks fairly new, but... Three, 4 cameras? Wow. Yeah, is it here to protect the platforms, or... Ogden is kind of a bad place. Who in their right mind would be smashing the window of a Christian worship center? And I'm not sure if this is a library. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the library at all.